In Memphis, nothing comes easy, and that's exactly how we like it. This is a city built on hustle, on heart, on grit. And at Carway, our rides are built the same way. Tough, reliable, ready for the grind. No games, no gimmicks, just Memphis-style service. Real, honest, and built on trust. Where grit meets grind, you meet your next ride. Carway, grit, grind, and Pink Beetles. In Memphis, we know a thing or two about resilience. From the grindhouse to the Delta, we protect what's ours. But when pests invade your home, it's time to fight back. Grade A Pest knows how to handle what crawls, flies, and bites. With local experience and guaranteed results.
I'm Reggie with Grade A Pest Control. We service the Memphis metro area. That also includes DeSoto and Fayette County as well.
Grade A Pest has the entire Mid-South covered. So if bugs and pests put you to the test, let Grade A solve your problem. Bluff City Media presents The Anthony Sain Show. Stepping up to the microphone is the underground king himself, Anthony Sain. Now, let's get to the show.
Welcome to the Anthony Sain Show. This, of course, is your host, Anthony Sain. I typically do this from beautiful Whitehaven, Tennessee, but I'm not at the house today. I am in Grind City Brewing. It's dope up in here. There's a lot of people in here today. But the most important person, obviously, is my man, Jaylen Wells, who joins us today. Jaylen, what's going on, my guy? What's going on with you?
What's up? I'm doing good. How about you?
Man, I'm making it, brother. It's hot, though, man. It's hot. You came in the door looking like you just left practice, but it was hot for sure. It was looking like Game 7 on your face, man, for sure. But, man, you've had a very busy summer. We're glad to have you here. You've got a lot of things going on. You are an engaged man right now, brother. Around this time last year, I made a similar decision to do this the second time around for sure. And we had a 90-day wedding, man. I told my wife, I did it a lot less dramatic as you did. You know what I mean? You had a lot of things going on. Your fiance is here, of course. I said, hey, babe, what you doing on November the 15th? You free? Okay, let's go ahead and get married because we're getting kind of old. That's just kind of how mine looked. Yours looked had a lot more fanfare to it, but I think you did it the right way. What was that experience like? And when did you know that your fiance was the one? That's the question I've been wondering. Because there's a lot of people who think you got to date a woman for a certain amount of time before you realize she's the one. So when did you realize that? I know y'all been together for a while.
Yeah.
But when did you realize, okay, yeah, I've got my wife here? When did you realize?
Yeah, so I met her the very first week of college when I went to Sonoma State.
Mm-hmm.
I was on the basketball team. She was on the volleyball team. It took a little bit to date. I was hesitating on dating just because I was so focused on basketball.
Right.
And I tell her this all the time. Like, I knew that once we started dating, like, there's no stopping.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're getting married. So I just wanted to make sure it was the right time. But yeah, I mean, I knew since I want to say my sophomore year in college, so that's 2022.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a great, probably the best choice I made in my life. Being able to get on one knee and propose.
You were cold too, bro. It was cold how you did it. So.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate
it. But yeah, it took a lot of planning, especially just having her not know. The one thing she wanted was to be surprised. So I was able to accomplish that. Yeah.
For sure, man. Well, you didn't ask for advice. I will give you a little bit unsolicited advice. This is my second time around. I'm going to tell you this, brother. The easiest thing to do, just let her win, man. Or just give her the illusion that she won. No, but seriously, man. Like, when it comes down to marriage and things like that, you're going to get what you get out of it. You know what I mean? And as long as y'all decide to that you guys are going to be on the same team, y'all are going to win. But like, on the team, bro, it's like you got people who are stars, you got people who are role players, right? And in your career, you've been both of those. In a wedding, in a marriage, I'm sorry, the wedding is easy, but in a marriage, you have to realize some days I got to be the star, some days I got to be the role player. And if you keep doing that, just like a team, man, y'all gonna win, for sure. There's just some advice from an old dude who didn't, messed up and then, did it again.
Appreciate that.
Got a chance to do it again. Now, Sleep Nation is your nonprofit organization. You've been doing it for a while as well. It's something that you brought to the city of Memphis last year. You were speaking passionately about it before we started. Give the people who are watching the show now a little bit of what Sleep Nation is and why it's so important to you to do it here in Memphis as well as Sacramento.
Yeah. Sleep Nation is my nonprofit. So me and my high school friend in sophomore year in high school, we didn't really know what nonprofits were back then. We didn't know how it worked. But we just started this Instagram page and kind of just wanted to start a positive community for Sacramento. So we would host open runs. Me and him would record the open runs ourselves and then like make little highlight mixtapes for each player.
Yeah.
Just so they can send it to colleges or do whatever they want with the highlights. So that's kind of how it started. And we just our inspiration was just we felt like both me and him were slept on. We're like we want to help other players just like us, get their name out there. And then we felt Sacramento in a whole was slept on as a community. So that was kind of like how we started it. And then going throughout the rest of high school, we kept doing that. Didn't really make it any bigger. And then once we got to college, we were kind of busy. Didn't have much time to spend on it. And then, once I got to the NBA and then once he, got stopped playing, pretty much playing basketball, we were like, okay, like let's really lock back into this. We added some people to the team. But pretty much Sleep Nation is to put a spotlight on, the under-resourced and slept-on community of athletes. And pretty much we have three different avenues, which is our first one, which is the media side, where it's more exposure, helping the kids get exposed to college scouts, just social media, because that's a big factor in today's recruiting world. The second part is the events we put on. We do open runs, clinics, camps, food drives, all types of things. And then the third one is going to be our pathway program, which is what we spend a lot of time on, which is helping kids get on the right pathway to making it to the next level, whether that's college, playing basketball in college, getting a scholarship, getting a job, just anything, helping them, be successful in life. That's our biggest thing is mentorship with the pathway program.
Yeah, man. A couple of years ago, my wife, my girlfriend at the time, she was on a flight back to Memphis. She went to visit her dad in Brooklyn, and it was the same night that you got drafted. And she calls me, you were headed back to Memphis, and she says, "Did the Grizzlies get a tall boy with an afro?" I said, "Yeah, we did get a tall boy with an afro." Who is that? I said, "We took him in the second round. His name's Jaylen Wells." "Oh, okay. He was on the flight with me." Like, "Oh, okay, cool." I didn't know much about you. Nobody knew anything about you. Then we look up, and you did well in the summer league. You did well in the preseason. We look up, and a lot of misfortune happened on the season. We look up, and the tall kid on the afro from the plane ride with my wife is now a starter on the Memphis Grizzlies, right? And you're a guy who came in and kind of captivated the fan base with your energy, your effort, your three-point shooting, your defense, all those type of things. Now we look at it. You're now, I think I saw yesterday that you've played more games than anybody. That's a Memphis Grizzly, right? It is like that same guy that was a second-round pick. He's now the tenured veteran on this team, so to speak, right? How does that feel to – because in the third year, you're supposed to be in a place where you just kind of still trying to prove yourself, catch a niche in this league, but now you're the most tenured player as far as games played on this team. How does that responsibility shift affect you coming into this season?
Oh yeah, it feels good because it feels like I put myself in a position to accelerate my career early. Obviously, someone from probably even the front office, they probably when they drafted me, they didn't expect for me to be this far in my ability so early in my career. So just being able to have that opportunity is a blessing, and just being able to play that many games and just have that experience is big for me, before even having my next contract. So I definitely feel good about it. I think going into this year, being the person who's played, the most games for the Grizzlies, I have a role to, be more of a leader. And I feel like in the past I've been more of a leader by action rather than by voice. I'm a pretty quiet person, so just learning how to use my voice a little bit more, be more outspoken. But in general, we have a lot of great leaders on this team. Cedric's very outspoken. He's a great leader. I mean, since day one too. And I think that's something like I admired, is how he was able to come into the team as a rookie and be a leader, and everyone's listening. So I mean, it takes a lot to do that.
What would you tell one of your rookies if Kareem Lopez or Cam Boozer walks up to you and they're like, "Hey, what's some quick advice you would give me day one?" What would you tell your rookies?
Just to be ready for the ups and downs. There's gonna be 82 games. There's gonna be parts of your season where you can't hit a shot, or things aren't going well, your body don't feel right. Just there's gonna be a lot of ups and downs. So just not harping too much on maybe a bad game or two, and just knowing that when there's 82 games, not all of them are gonna go perfect. So if you start dwelling on those last games, it's just gonna keep affecting you over and over again. So that's probably the main thing.
You also had some camps going on in Sacramento and in Memphis as well. I think the Memphis camp is going on now, if I'm not mistaken. How was that going? Because you've been super hands-on. Typically when you see a basketball camp, that guy who hosts the camp, he'll come out there, he'll make an appearance. I'm old enough to remember the Penny Hardaway camps, you know what I mean? And Penny was there. Penny showed up, but Penny wasn't out there hands-on with us. Not the entire time. He did it a little bit. But from what I'm hearing, you've been out there leading the camp. You know what I mean? That's something we typically don't see. Why is that something that's so important to you to go about it using a hands-on method to do it?
Yeah, I take my camps very seriously. I did it the last 3 or 4 years in Sacramento, and then just my first time in Memphis. But yeah, I take them very seriously. Like, a lot of people don't know the amount of behind-the-scenes work like I put in. Me and my fiance, I think night before, probably stayed up till 1 or 2 a.m. Making the schedule, printing out things for the coaches, getting the QR code so they can do the waiver forms. I mean, I gather all the coaches. I like to have my hand on everything when it's a Jaylen Wells camp. Yeah, I don't take it lightly, just having my name on a shirt and just showing up, and just that that doesn't really sit right with me. So just, and then having the opportunity to have that many kids come to a camp like that, whether it's for my name or just to see me, or they just want to get better. Like I don't take that lightly either. So just having the parents be able to see their kids actually be able to interact with the person, and that's kind of like my one thing when I go into each camp. This is why I kind of limit it to, I don't want 150 200 kids at my camp, just so I'm we're raising more money for Sleep Nation, but I limit it to a certain amount of number because I like to have a personal interaction with at least one personal interaction with each camper, so that they can go home and say, like, wow, like I got to play one-on-one with Jaylen Wells, or, I got to shoot a shot over him or something like that. And I feel like those like the small interactions, like it's a little for me, I might not remember it, but, for them, that might be the one thing that motivates them for the rest of their career. What I'm saying? Like, wow, I want to be just like Jaylen Wells. He had the opportunity to do this and that. And yeah, so I think I take a lot of value in those small moments.
There's a lot of attention that's been on Memphis in the media. Some of it's been good, some of it's been bad. A lot of things about like hotels and all these type crime and all these type of things. And I always say, regardless of what the media says about Memphis, you hear, I don't recall anybody who actually really played here who says these things. Like, you guys live here. Y'all live here. You're about to get married, raise a family here, have children, hopefully, all those type of things here in the city of Memphis. We hope to see you here for a long time. What is your response to this? How do you feel about being in this city, especially when you hear things in the national media that are negative for people who really don't have that true experience of the city?
Yeah, I mean, I think people are always going to talk. They're going to say something about Memphis, but I mean, you don't really know until you live in Memphis. I mean, before I came to Memphis, I didn't know too much about Memphis. Shoot, I didn't even really know it was in Tennessee. I knew what Memphis was.
It's not. Don't even let that part bother you. But go ahead.
But
don't sweat the small
I knew about Memphis. I didn't just know what state it was in. But yeah, I mean, shoot, I love Memphis. Since the day I got here, my family loves it. My fiance loves it. We spent 6 weeks in Atlanta this summer, and at least once a day we're like, dang, we gotta get back to Memphis. like Atlanta's cool, no knock on Atlanta, but,
Atlanta's dope.
but it's not Memphis.
Yeah, it ain't home for sure.
Yeah.
It ain't for sure. All right, man. I'm gonna get to a real question with you, brother. Okay, when you got here, you the craziest moment, probably one of the craziest moments in Anthony Sain show history. We had your dad on. I know you're like, oh, I know where this is going. We had your dad on, who's a character within himself, right? And we said, well, Mr. Wells, like, we don't really know too much about your son. Like, who are some of the guys that he kind of keeps an eye on the team? He said, oh, well, it's Marcus Smart. And I said, well, is there somebody he looks at he could be a mentor to, he can learn from? He said, no, we've identified him as the guy that we can beat out, that we can get his spot. I was like, all right. Like, all right, man. So you ended up being the starter on that team, right? But in that particular team, we had a lot of misfortune, a lot of injuries, a lot of things like that, right? And, okay, we got Jaylen Wells, starting small forward. We saw the potential of it. There's a lot of 6'7", 6'80", 6'9" type guys on the team, right? They kind of do a lot of the same things. And, like, it's the politically correct thing to say is, hey, I love what all these guys bring to the team, but I'm going to talk to you from a human element. When you've been a starter on this team and you look up, there's a lot of guys that kind of do what I do out here. Like, when you see that type of stuff, how do you balance the competitive edge with the teammate edge as far as that goes with the guys? Because it's a lot of guys, and I love it. As a consumer of the product, I love that there's a lot of Jaylen Wells type guys on the team, right?
Yeah.
So how do you deal with that when these are like, man, I love the fact that these are my teammates, but I'm also finna sit you on that bench. So how do you balance that whole dynamic with that thing?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like as a professional, it kind of changes. We're all here to win. We're all getting paid to win.
For sure.
So if they believe someone's better than me and they're going to put them on the floor, it's perfectly fine with me. I got more work to do.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's all motivation to me. And shoot, I get jealous about, Cedric Coward's 7-foot wingspan. I'm like, dang, like I wish my arms were that long. But yeah, I mean, it's all motivation. I'm glad we have a bunch of guys that, can compete with each other and, battle for spots and stuff like that. The same way, I came in and got a starting spot. Same people are going to be doing that to me. So you can never get too comfortable in a spot, especially in the NBA. So, yeah, I mean, I love it. It's a challenge, but it's going to be fun.
This is probably my third or fourth time sitting down doing this with you. I can't remember, but I always ask you the same thing. What is a personal goal for Jaylen Wells this particular season?
This season, I would say nothing really much on like a stat sheet. As a team, like I think we're gonna win a lot more games than what people think. So I think winning and just building a culture here. We got a lot of young and hungry guys that I think are just itching to go out there and perform. So I'm really looking forward to that. It's gonna be a very deep roster, and then I think just using my voice more as a leader. Something, just growing out my shell as far as talking and speaking up. So that's probably the two things.
How do you handle criticism, fair and unfair criticism? Because this is Memphis. We're a checking community. We like to check folks. And then you got the media world, you got the national media, you got all these type of people who have all these opinions of what they see on the court. How do you handle both types of criticism, fair and unfair?
Personally, I don't care. I can read it all day and it won't faze me. It's all motivation. I've seen some of the craziest things said about me.
What's the craziest thing that you don't mind repeated that you see?
It's a funny. My fiance actually printed the tweet out and put it on a frame.
Oh wow. Okay.
It didn't even make sense. It was like, are you gonna shoot that three or dig in your butt or something like that? But it's on the dresser in my room. And it's I don't know. It's like probably the funniest thing. We laughed about it for like 20 minutes.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the marriage and family thing. How many 6'5" babies y'all plan on bringing into this world? Because your wife, she's an athlete. You know what I mean? You're an athlete as well. We got our own power super couple in Memphis. Y'all might not know. I know y'all seen Bam in Asia and everything. We got Jaylen and his beautiful fiance as well. So
I say 3, she says 2. So we'll see.
But you can't have a baby, so you can't meet in the middle. So somebody's gonna have to.
So we'll see when the time comes.
For sure. But yeah, tell us more about Sleep Nation, man. And we'll go ahead and wrap this thing up with you, bro.
Yeah. I spend a lot of time on Sleep Nation. A lot of people ask me, like, what do you do outside of basketball? Most of it's pretty much Sleep Nation. But we have a lot of great things coming, especially for Memphis. We've been building in Sacramento for the last year or two. But just kind of seeing the community that Memphis has, like, it's really inspired us. Like my dad spends he's retired now, and he probably spends more time on Sleep Nation than he did when he was working. But he came to Memphis, just started talking to different coaches, trainers. He just goes out to random tournaments and just talks to people. And he was just like so impressed by how so many people just want to see Memphis succeed. And we found that it's a little bit different in Sacramento. In Sacramento, everyone's a little bit more individual. Trainers, coaches, they kind of want to have their own thing and have their own glory. But in Memphis, it's like, yeah, like we want to team up with him. Like, as long as Memphis is doing well, then they're for it. So that's kind of the next thing is, building in Memphis. And yeah, I think this camp last weekend was a really good step for us, and hoping to be able to have more events and things like that. An event we had in Sacramento was Cuts and Convos, where we had so it was free haircuts for about 3 hours, and we had motivational speakers come in, and it was just an open space to talk. So that's something that I look forward to doing here in Memphis.
I got one more question for you. It's real quick. You've seen the schedule, right? You've seen the Grizzlies schedule, right?
Yes.
Are there any particular matchups that you're looking forward to? I think for one-on-one, I got to guard this guy type.
The obvious Portland games. I'm assuming I have to guard Ja Morant, so that'll be fun. Utah, of course. I'm probably not guarding Jaren, but I might see him in the paint a couple of times.
They got some guards you got to deal with over there too, man. They got a couple.
See who else.
Who's your hardest matchup? Like, who you like, man? I got to guard this dude tomorrow. Who's been that guy for you so far? Not trying.
I don't think I've ever been that. Like, I look forward to the hard matchups. Like, I look forward to guarding Shea. I look forward to guarding Luka. But they're definitely giving me some problems.
Who's an underrated guard? Like somebody would think that's not. Who's a guy?
I say it's CJ McCollum.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what it is,
man, brother. Hey, as Grizzly fans, we know.
Every
before
time,
you got here, brother, we know.
Every time
when you were in middle school, we knew.
I don't know what it is with CJ McCollum, but it's like it's probably the hardest. I don't know. I don't understand it. I don't know.
We don't either, man. We
can't
don't
figure them out.
For sure. Well, this is my man Jaylen Wells, man. Support Sleep Nation, man. I don't know the website. I don't know. But Jaylen, tell the website for Sleep Nation.
Sleepnation.net.
Sleepnation.net, man. Do what you got to do. Go in there and donate. The people here today are donating as well. Sleep Nation doing some great thing as a nonprofit organization for the youth founded in the city of Memphis. I know there's plenty of fertile ground here, man. Help him do what he's doing some great things. Support him on the court this year as well. That's my man, Jaylen Wells. We're about to take a break. When we come back, it's going to be more than Anthony Sain show. My good friend Ena Esco is going to slide over. We're going to wrap this thing up. We'll see y'all in a minute.
Tired of the same old fast food? The soggy fries, the frozen flavors, the meals that never quite hit right. Head over to Waldo's Chicken and Beer, where everything starts fresh and flavor comes first. Our chicken is fried in rich beef tallow for that bold, old-school crunch you can actually taste. Don't skip the premium homemade southern sides, fresh greens, hearty white beans, and creamy mac and cheese made to complete the meal. Bring your whole family. There's plenty of space to relax, plus a game room the kids will love. Catch the game on big screens, grab a drink at the full bar, and enjoy happy hour specials every day from 3 to 6, all day on Tuesday and Sunday. Waldo's Chicken and Beer. Real food, real flavor, made from scratch.
In Memphis, we don't just make memories. We make moments. A Memphis-owned brewery where great beer meets great times. Crafted right here for the city we love. Live music, game days, and events all year long. There's always something happening at Grind City Brewing. Bring your crew, bring your energy, and make every night feel like a celebration. Real beer, real Memphis.
If you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, if you think that growing older means slowing down, sleeping poorly, and lacking the motivation to do the things you want to do, then I've got just the spot for you right here in Memphis. At Game Day Men's Health, you're more than just a number. You're a partner in your health journey. From the free hour-long initial consult to comprehensive check-ins along the way, you're in complete control of your health. Offering TRT, weight loss protocols, performance enhancement, and shockwave therapy for musculoskeletal injuries, you can get back to feeling like the younger version of yourself.
At your initial visit, you'll have your blood pressure, PSA, testosterone, hemoglobin, hematocrit, all tested with your results before you leave the clinic. Plus, you have a real conversation with your provider and not just an in-and-out visit. Game Day can help with muscle pain, joint pain, hair loss, ED, peptides, and more. With 2 convenient locations in the Memphis area, your path to a better life is just minutes away. Call today to schedule your free 101 consultation.
Some dreams don't just come true, they come with 4 paws. At Puppy Dreams, we match loving families with happy, healthy puppies. From playful companions to lifelong best friends, your perfect match is waiting. And with our professional grooming spa, your pup will look as amazing as they feel. Visit Puppy Dreams today and meet the one who's been waiting just for you. Tired of the same old fast food? The soggy fries, the frozen flavors, the meals that never quite hit right. Head over to Waldo's Chicken and Beer, where everything starts fresh and flavor comes first. Our chicken is fried in rich beef tallow for that bold, old-school crunch you can actually taste. And don't skip the premium homemade southern sides. Fresh greens, hearty white beans, and creamy mac and cheese made to complete the meal. Bring your whole family. There's plenty of space to relax, plus a game room the kids will love. Catch the game on big screens, grab a drink at the full bar, and enjoy happy hour specials. Every day from 3 to 6, all day on Tuesday and Sunday. Waldo's Chicken and Beer. Real food, real flavor, made from scratch.
In Memphis, we don't just make memories. We make moments. A Memphis-owned brewery where great beer meets great times. Crafted right here for the city we love. Live music, game days, and events all year long. There's always something happening at Grind City Brewing. Bring your crew, bring your energy, and make every night feel like a celebration. Real beer, real Memphis.
If you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, if you think that growing older means slowing down, sleeping poorly, and lacking the motivation to do the things you want to do, then I've got just the spot for you right here in Memphis. At Game Day Men's Health, you're more than just a number. You're a partner in your health journey. From the free hour-long initial consult to comprehensive check-ins along the way, you're in complete control of your health. Offering TRT, weight loss protocols, performance enhancement, and shockwave therapy for musculoskeletal injuries, you can get back to feeling like the younger version of yourself.
At your initial visit, you'll have your blood pressure, PSA, testosterone, hemoglobin, hematocrit, all tested with your results before you leave the clinic. Plus, you have a real conversation with your provider and not just an in and out visit. Game Day can help with muscle pain, joint pain, hair loss, ED, peptides, and more. With 2 convenient locations in the Memphis area, your path to a better life is just minutes away. Call today to schedule your free 101 consultation.
Some dreams don't just come true, they come with 4 paws. At Puppy Dreams, we match loving families with happy, healthy puppies. From playful companions to lifelong best friends, your perfect match is waiting. And with our professional grooming spa, your pup will look as amazing as they feel. Visit Puppy Dreams today and meet the one who's been waiting just for you.
All right, y'all, welcome back to the Anthony Sain Show. Here with my host, Ena Esco, who joins us each and every Wednesday. We got some more stuff to talk about. Ena, this is something that I'm sure that you can, you've been here for a while. You're not born in Memphis, but you've been here since high school age. So do you have memories of the Mid-South Coliseum?
I do.
Okay.
I do, especially as a student from Lemoyne College going to concerts back then.
Yeah, for sure.
We used to go to the Mid-South Coliseum.
Yeah.
Like, some of my best times were in the Mid-South Coliseum. Just the setup, we thought we were really going somewhere. Because at the time, I think it was the Mid-South Coliseum and maybe the Pyramid back then.
Mhm.
So, I used to love the shows, the concerts.
Well, Mid-South Coliseum was also the home of University of Memphis basketball. They call it the Roundhouse, all those type of things.
Yeah.
Also, every fly-by-night semi-pro basketball league played there as well. I want to say they might have did some type of arena thing. Oh, that might have been a pyramid thing. I'm not sure. But Mid-South Coliseum, it's the place. The concerts
Wrestling.
Yeah, Memphis wrestling on Monday night.
Yeah.
Went to plenty of those throughout the years. It served a lot of purposes, right? And it's shut down a long time ago. And it's still been sitting there this entire time. And I'm going to tell you some other things it's been used for that you may or may not remember. Do you remember it being used to house graduations?
Yes,
Okay.
I remember that.
All right. Do you remember it being housed for jury duty?
No, I do not remember that.
Yes. The Mid-South Coliseum, yeah, they use it for the preliminary stuff for jury duty. They would have you come out there and do all your paperwork and all that type of stuff.
They just didn't know what to do with it.
It just turned into whatever it turned into. Now they don't use it for anything. And it's probably been sitting there doing nothing for at least this entire millennium. So we're probably talking 26, 27 years. It's been sitting there doing nothing.
It's massive, though. Like, what do you do with all of that structure?
Well, there is something you can do. You can knock it down. you can very much knock it down.
But what about the memories?
They're still there. Just like I had this conversation on Twitter the other day with some guys who were talking about saying that the athletes in the 1980s were as athletic as the NBA players today, right? And I said, brother, that just can't be true. Like, you're not going to tell me that the league that was on tape delay, where the games weren't even coming on live television, you're not going to tell me that the athletes at that time were as good as the athletes are now. Like, I just don't believe it. And I think people say those things because of what you said, just like with the Coliseum. They don't want to lose memories. Like, bro, your memories are in your head. Like, if I tell you that Magic Johnson was overrated, that shouldn't take away whatever your memories of what the 80s were. Like, your memories are still there.
I know a gentleman that does not want the Mid-South Coliseum to die at all because of all the nostalgia and all the things.
Tell that brother about VCR and play them over
He's
tapes.
a part of the team of reviving the Mid-South Coliseum. There is an actual
I'm aware.
group that's out here trying to preserve.
I've met them. I've had some conversations
So
with
you
them.
have.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you're like, knock it down. What do we do with it?
Well, here's the thing. If they have a plan to do something with it, go do it. but I just doubt that that's actually going to happen. I think it's going to take a lot of money.
It is
to do that
because you got to think about the investment that will entail. But like, what do we do with it? Like, we have the FedEx Forum, we have what's that sports complex?
Yeah, which is right next door to it as well. Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So what
yeah.
do we do with it,
Right.
and who wants to invest, and how much should Memphis as a city, county pour into it if that happens?
Well, it sounds like the city's not talking about doing anything. You're more of the political person. I know you know those are your people. You can just go to phone to call these guys.
Yeah.
But
they're looking for other investors. If y'all want that Coliseum open, they looking for some other investors.
Right, for sure. Because it seems like the city, because the city is like, yes, it's time to do whatever. It sounds like the city is like, yeah, it's time for somebody to come take this off our hands.
Yeah.
And do what y'all want to do with it because we're tired of it being here. But my thing is, even if a private investor is going to do something with it, just knock the whole thing down and then build something, like trying to revive that building. Because I was in there not too long ago and it looked like a death trap in there.
I bet.
Like I was in there.
It can't be safe.
Like, yeah, I was like, there's no way that this is safe. Like I was scared to breathe.
Trap.
I was afraid to breathe. I was like this feels like death. Like,
oh,
real.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
If they knocked it down, I'm pretty sure there will be people with some great ideas here in the city of Memphis that want to do innovative type projects that could come up with something really nice for their square footage.
There's a lot of stuff that can be done there, but I don't know. I don't see it. But a place that does not feel like a death trap in Esco is Waldo's Chicken and Beer. Come on, man.
I love the segue.
Goddamn Segway King, man. What y'all thought this
Yes,
was?
you are.
All right. They got a made-from-scratch kitchen, man. They got nothing close to all food. It's a great spot for family. Pool bar and TVs for the full family experience. All the fried food is fried in beef tallow instead of oil. Premium southern sides like greens, white beef, macaroni and cheese. Happy hour drink specials all day, Tuesday and Sunday, and every day from 3 to 6. Located 2200 North Germantown Parkway, 901-716-0032. Open Sunday through Thursday from 11 to 9, Friday through Saturday from 11 to 10. My man Richard Jarvis is in the building. He can tell you about them damn greens. They on point. They're on point. Waldo's Chicken and Beer. If you want to add a new member to your family, man, I can't think of a better place than Puppy Dreams because puppies make life better. They got actual puppies in their remodeled showroom. You're not buying some dogs off some schmo on the Facebook Marketplace. They got actual dogs on location there at Puppy Dreams.
You can touch them.
You can touch them. You can spend some time with future mutton chops before you bring them home, man. They got a full-service grooming salon inside as well. 1-year warranty on all puppies you purchase, and financing is available.
Oh,
if you're not able
I've
to,
never financed a dog.
Yeah,
Have you?
I finance damn near everything. They got this thing called they got this thing called Klarna. They had the nerve to give me a card. So yeah,
you on
I
Klarna?
finance like
I thought they got rid of
shit.
Klarna.
No, it's very much alive.
Lord.
All puppies come from USDA certified breeders. They're located 1740 North Germantown Parkway. Give them a call, 901-763-8523. Don't just pop up talking about you want to touch on some dogs. Let them know you're coming, man. Open Monday through Saturday from 10 to 7, puppydreamsmemphis.com. Like, I want to show some love to somebody else as well. My guy, Antonio Jones, the master of definition. When it comes down to getting a haircut, he is the man.
He got you hooked up today, right?
I'm actually a week out. I was supposed to get with him today, but he wasn't available.
That was a little faded.
I just got that good hair, but I just got that good little washing style, situation.
I heard that.
I got that Indian in me.
Oh.
Don't have Cherokee out here, man. But anyway, I'm Kablasian. But anyway, 30 years in the barbering industry, man. Clean, family-friendly environment. He focuses on natural and enhanced styles. If you keep it natural, you need a little help from your friends. Give my guy Antonio Jones. It's superior grooming for men, women, and children. That's Antonio Jones, the master of definition. But Ena, going back to this whole Mid-South Coliseum thing, right? Like I said, I was in there about 10 years ago with a guy who I was hosting Kevin Cerrito's show at the time. I cannot think of my guy's name, but you probably know who I'm talking about. It's a white guy. It's not none of the guys that you know that you were talking about. But I'm sorry, that came out so wrong.
Excuse me?
But yes, I know the guys you're talking about.
Okay.
It wasn't one of them.
Okay.
But he was saying, he was like, yeah, come out, man. So the curiosity in me, like I wanted to go in. It's the Mid-South Coliseum.
Like, what's the Coliseum looking like
I
these
want to go in
days?
there. It looked like scary. It looked like I didn't want to be in there. And then they were like,
the ceiling falling.
It looked like something from like Five Nights at Freddy's or something. Like
wow.
it looked like a horror.
Dark.
Yes, it looked
scary.
It looked very unsafe. I felt very insecure when I was
lighting popping on and off.
No, it wasn't no lighting at all. It wasn't hot or anything.
It wasn't no lighting.
No, it didn't have lights at all. Not that I remember.
Okay.
But anyway, We walked around. I could smell asbestos. I could smell death.
No. Rest in peace, Mid-South Coliseum. Sorry.
Yeah. But and they was like, yeah, man, we're about to go up to the top, man. We're about to go up to the top.
No,
Like, let's
don't want to go there.
walk across the catwalk. I said, no, I'm black. Y'all got it. I'm good. Y'all tell me about it. Take pictures. You know, and tell me about it. I'm good. Like, yeah. So, I was good on it. I was good on all of it. But they were like in there gutting stuff out, and they were like showing like this is a poster from when so and so was here.
Man, Elvis used to
and all that. I was
perform
like, yeah, man, it's dope.
in the Coliseum.
But it could be dope because if in the event that they did fix this thing, I could see it being really cool if they could redo it and keep some of the retro stuff there and kind of keep that 80s, 90s look to it in certain areas. I think that would be pretty cool.
And you can curate shows to a particular maybe demo or even a certain size audience you're looking for. If it's not a FedEx Forum type crowd, you know, because sometimes to have the concerts, events at those venues, and you're not getting those ticket sales, okay, we're going to end up canceling. But what if we right size it for, you know, certain curated shows?
And then also, like, you could do some youth stuff in there because, like, you can
for sure.
Like, they have the youth center there, but it doesn't really have, like, a lot of seating. Like, you can have, like, some real stuff going on there on the youth side.
Definitely.
And also, like, you can move the hustle back to Memphis, bring them back and put them in there because it don't right now as it stands.
Where's the hustle now?
They're in the Landing Center, and the Coliseum don't look much worse than the Landing Center. Dang. they about like this right here as far as how they look.
The Memphis hustle is in Mississippi.
No, but seriously, the Landing Center it's an older building. It has that. It looks like the Coliseum,
and they are booked and busy.
And they say keeping some in there. Like we could get some of that stuff. You know, a lot of those things that those smaller comedy shows and things like that who can't fill up the FedEx Forum, they can come and do, you know, revise.
So we can have the right venue for the right show, the right event, and make Memphis a destination spot.
Yeah, for all that type of stuff. I don't think nothing gonna happen because I don't think. I mean, this ain't the first
just
time
gonna
we
let
had
it
this
ride.
conversation.
Why are we talking about it again?
I mean, because it happens every year.
They have revived it. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of investment conversations on the local news, people being interviewed, talking pieces on it, and the memory still lives on.
Now I'm gonna say this right here: if they fix that mug and they have some wrestling shows, I'm in that mug for sure. They bring some wrestling back because I'm a local wrestling guy, so I'll be up in there.
Where do the wrestlers compete now?
I'm about to tell you something crazy you would not believe.
What?
In the city of Memphis right now, there are probably 4 or 5 at least local wrestling companies, not just guys like backyard wrestling type. So I mean, like legit, we're taking tickets.
4 or 5
trained to some level, wrestling like federations.
Is this like the hub for wrestlers?
Yes.
Okay.
Like for real. Like you would not believe this. Like
I would believe it.
There's probably like 4 or 5 of them.
Yeah, I remember moving to Memphis in the mid-90s.
And then don't none of them like each other. Don't none of them work together.
There was nothing but wrestling on TV. Like, you guys are serious about your wrestling. Going back to Jerry Lawler.
It was a pro sport here. Like it was before the Grizzlies were here. It was wrestling.
Iconic.
And the Tigers. That's all we had. Those were our pro sports.
Yeah.
The Tigers and Memphis wrestling. That's what it was.
And it was a thing.
For sure, it was a thing. But it was almost like a paradise, so to speak, here in the city of Memphis. Which is why you should go to Paradise Cafe for lunch, man. You know what I'm saying? Go to Paradise Cafe, man. They've been out there in East Memphis since 2001. They're located in the Regalia Center. It's a family-owned and operated restaurant that's been around since 2001. Like I said, they got hand-picked fresh fruits and vegetables you get every week, every day. The food is consistent. The great customer service, man. You might come in as a stranger, but you're going to leave feeling like family. That is Paradise Cafe. Give them a call. 901-821-9600. Let them know you're grabbing something. They'll be ready when you get there.
Paradise.
Yes, what a name, right? For we go keep this paradise vibe going too. Hold on, wait for it. They're open from 10:30 to 2:30 every day, Monday through Saturday. Visit the website paradisecafememphis.com. If you're looking for something else that makes you feel like paradise, if only for a few mere moments.
A few how many moments?
Mere moments. Check out Adam and Eve Memphis, man. If you're looking to put that spark back into your love life, look no further. Adam and Eve Memphis is a spot for you to reignite the flame. Their upscale store. This ain't no nasty ass. Excuse me. I don't know how much I can curse. I don't know why I curse like no. These people watch the show, so they know how to get
It's
that.
because we live.
It ain't no nasty ass establishment, man, where you Got
Go
some
to Adam
rinky-dink
and Eve.
nasty stuff going on. Go to Adam. Man, you ain't buying no used sex toys or no mess like that, man. You get fresh stuff in the box with a warranty on it, man.
Oh wow!
But go to
I
Adam
would
and Eve
hope
Memphis,
so.
man. Yeah, they got products for men, women, and couples to choose from. Shop locally at 2382 North Germantown Parkway and start your adventure. Memphis, AdamEveStores.com is the website to open Tuesday through Saturday from 10 to 10.
A
For you
mess.
late night creeps who want to get out there and late night creep, open until 10 o'clock at night. And from Sunday from 12 to 7.
What we gonna do with him, y'all?
I ain't gonna lie, man. If you just now deciding to hit the sex store at 10, you a little bit behind. I'm old.
What time you go?
Hey, at 10, I'm through.
What time you go?
At 10, we done. I ain't planning on it at 10. I'm not going out buying stuff at 10 now. At 10, I'm done. At 10, the party's over. But yeah, man, 901-582-8313. I don't know why you would call them. But yeah.
People may inquire about items.
Yeah. Y'all got that? No, man, just go get it, man. Don't do all that. Just go get it. I'm sure they got it. Also got to show love to my guy, Grade A Pest, my guy, Richard Freeman Alexander. Been in the game for about 20 years in the pest and rodent control industry. He's a homegrown business from a born and raised Memphian, committed to excellence by applying human and pet-friendly products that are safe and highly efficient to meet your pest control needs. Give him a call, 901-628-4867. That is Grade AP Services at gmail.com. Lastly, I want to show some love too, if you don't mind, Carway Automotive Group, man. They've been around since about 2018. CarwayTheRightWay.com is the website. Bad credit, no problem. Located 6154 Summer Avenue. Give them a call, 901-440-8251. Get with them. Quality used cars, man. If you're a Barbie girl living in a Barbie world, no better place. Matter of fact, the only place in the world to get a pink Beetle is from Carway Automotive Group. And just cause my guy is here, if you want a tattoo, man, my original sponsors in this Richie Jarvis, man, put 3 months worth of money in my pocket one time.
Richie in the building.
That's my man, bro. I fool with him to death, man. That's my guy.
Who will be starting a podcast?
He's got a podcast coming soon. He don't get no free promo. He already did. He already got it. He got enough. Go to Trilogy Tattoo, man. Get with him, man. For real. Give him my guy, Richie Jarvis. He's in this joint for sure. And I'm sure that if the Mid-South Coliseum, if they reopen, they might need some spots.
Oh, they'll definitely need some spots.
Some people want to come in and do some business stuff. Would you open up and would you move it to the Mid-South Coliseum? No way. I feel you, brother. I feel you.
Wow.
But yeah, any final thoughts on the Mid-South Coliseum?
Rest in peace.
Man. Knock that shit down, man. Come on, man. Get it out of here, man.
Onward and upward.
Yeah,
Thank you for your time.
I'll pour out some liquor for you, man.
All the things. But
all that.
Anthony, I didn't hear you say anything about my Cowboys.
Your Cowboys.
Yes.
I don't give a shit about the NFL.
Oh.
You know. But I'm praying for y'all.
Shout outs to my Cowboys. You know, we
y'all.
kicked it off really nicely.
Yeah. Let me know how that ends up.
Preseason.
I can tell you how that's going to pretty much end.
Tell me.
What is it? 17 games in the NFL now?
About.
What we looking at? Yeah. What are we looking at?
At the Cowboys
9-8.
headed to the Super Bowl.
Let's give it 9-8 for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for sure.
We shall see.
But y'all, if y'all ain't doing nothing this weekend, man, I'm telling y'all where y'all need to be. You need to be at the Casa Library.
Yes.
I can't remember the time.
2 p.m.
Ain't that something? I'm
Look, let me do this commercial.
Yeah,
let me do this.
Go ahead.
Creator conversations through our Innovator and Residence programming for podcasting. We're going to have the amazing Anthony Sain and Kenny Stubblefield in the building with Bluff City Media. We'll also have Chris Moore from More Insight. They're going to talk about all things sports podcasting business because, as you know, Anthony,
it's a business.
It is indeed a business. Creators want to know how they can monetize their content, how they can partner with amazing companies here locally and nationally and globally as well. So
aliens.
Who other than the amazing Anthony and the amazing Kenny Stubblefield? To join us.
We get into this paper, man. We get into this paper.
Yeah.
Sure.
As you can see the setup, right? I was looking for my check when I walked in the door, but You know,
Hey,
we'll
I'm looking
see.
for mine too. So
We'll see.
I'm still looking for mine. It's all good.
Yes.
Yeah, you got to get there and make that check. You know how to get.
I know
You
how
showed
to
me
get
how to
a
get
check.
money in this right
Yeah.
now. You showed me how to get it for sure.
Yes, 2 p.m. Casa Library
Great
tomorrow,
game.
downtown Memphis, 33
That ain't
South
tomorrow,
Front
friend.
Street.
It's Saturday.
I'm sorry, Saturday. I'm
Yeah.
I'm on a whole nother timeline right now. They flying me out tomorrow to Richmond, Virginia
You
for
flew
some
it out, huh?
HBCU symposium
Who was they?
tomorrow. Lamorne on College.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's very last minute, but I'll be there. Richmond, Virginia State University.
Do that for sure.
Yes, but it's Saturday.
This is my good friend Ena Esco, man. We about to get about this joint. Shout out to my man Jaylen Wells, man, for coming out. Support Sleep Nation, man. We ain't gonna keep telling y'all, man. Support Sleep Nation.
Yeah, I really like
He's
what he
doing
had to
some
say
amazing
about
stuff.
Sleep Nation.
Yeah, he's doing some amazing stuff, man.
So Sacramento, what's the connection with that?
That's where you from.
Okay, so Sacramento,
Yeah.
Memphis is on his mind.
Yeah, for sure. His dad said that Sacramento is a lot like Memphis. He says
I believe it.
Yeah, he
I
says
believe
it's
it.
a lot. He said
My former volleyball coach out there.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's my man, Jaylen Wells, man, for sure. Ena Esco in the building. We'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Me and my guy Chris Moore is gonna be on with the show tomorrow. We're gonna finish up that the series Farther from the Truth, man. We're gonna talk about this whole thing about real quick. Give me some of your thoughts on it Ena, before we get about this.
About what?
Off the dome. Dads in the NBA. There's a lot of talk that there are players in the NBA that we assume didn't have dads at all or didn't really know the impact of the dad in their lives.
That's a thing?
And they're speaking out and they're saying that they feel like it's by design, that the NBA doesn't want for black fathers to be out there. You know what I mean?
Well, when you look at some of the storytelling that the NBA does, you don't see a lot of that. Maybe with some of the bigger stars, but I think there are like so many stories.
Did you know Dwayne Wade had a father that looked just like him? And he's been in his life the whole time.
No, but I wouldn't be surprised that he did.
He does.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I would love to hear the Dwayne Wade dad story.
Well, he's got a podcast. You can check it out.
Okay.
I'll shoot you the link.
Yeah. So that's a thing now. The NBA, the lack of those stories, or
They are saying that they feel like it's by design, that they don't want their stories to be told. And we talked about that the other day. We're going to wrap it up tomorrow with Chris. So y'all check that out.
I
on
don't
the
like that
Anthony Sain
NBA. Tell more
Do
dad
better.
stories.
Do better. Please do better. Please do better. Well, for Ena Esco, for Kenny Stubblefield behind the glass. And shout out to my guy, Jaylen Wells. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
Shout out to Jaylen Wells.
And we out.
Thank you for watching the Anthony Sain Show. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a rating and review wherever you download your podcasts. Also, like and subscribe to Bluff City Media's YouTube page. We'll see you back here next time.